Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to my Robinhood portfolio. You can see here I'm in the red for the first time in a couple of weeks. Not a great trading day today, although the market was down a bit, especially in the particular stocks that I'm invested in. You can see here in the morning dropped a bit, then came up, made some gains, and then early afternoon started dropping again before coming up right before market close. This is very interesting because if I go to my last week's performance, it's been kind of repeating itself over the last week here, but over the last 2 weeks especially, going back. So as you can see here, I start down a bit, and it's kind of small there, I'm not sure if you can see that, but then come up, make some gains. Then about noon or 1, if you note at the top of my chart there, so 1 p.m. on August 24th, then it starts coming down again before coming up right before market closes. And then the next trading day, it immediately comes down a bit, comes up, and then right around noon, 1-ish, it starts dropping again before coming up right before market close. And this is kind of repeating itself. Here it drops again, comes up, and then right here, about 11, a little bit earlier today, 11:30, comes down a bit before closing right up a little bit before market close. That's been kind of repeating itself throughout the week. So not exactly sure what is going on with that. If anybody has suggestions, let me know. I've been trying to think through, my particular holdings here, what the deal with that is. I'm not sure what's happening there, but yeah, if you have any ideas, let me know. So today, what I wanted to talk about was what I touched on in my last video, trying to capture some dividends by buying and selling some high-yield bond ETFs. So today, I went ahead and I made my first purchase. This fund here. There it is, the Market Vectors Fallen Angel High Yield Bond ETF. This is a bond ETF. It's a little bit interesting. It actually has a collection of high yield bonds, that were originally issued as investment grade corporate bonds, but for whatever reason, the company had some difficulty, and the credit rating was actually lowered on these bonds. But the key point about this particular set of bonds, these bonds are typically known as fallen angels, is that they perform a little bit better in their class. So even though they may have fallen to BB rating or B rating with regards to their risk, they actually outperform the class. They're much more safe than a traditional junk bond would be. So I went ahead and bought some of those stocks today. A little bit interesting. I actually put an order in for 116 shares, and I only bought 100. It's interesting because I put a limit order in at 28.78, 116 shares. It gave me 100, but throughout the day, if we kind of track the price here, you can see that it hit 28.78 once and 28.78 twice. But yet it only allowed me to buy at that price the first time it hit that particular mark here. And then as it was trading, I thought, hey, I'll go ahead and sell these at 28.83. It closed at 28.83, but it did not sell my shares. And if you notice here, it actually hit that mark a few different times today. So not quite sure what's going on with that either. If anybody has any ideas, let me know. I thought maybe because the volume was low, but there's 44,000 some shares traded in volume today. So not sure what is going on with that. And you can see down here, here's my limit buy. Here you can see 116 shares were entered at 28.78, and only 100 of those were filled. And this particular order is still outstanding. You can see on the top there, order status partially filled, and it's a good till cancel order. So not sure what is going on with that. Here's the limit place for selling, and you can see here, order status is placed, good till canceled, and I have an enter price of 28.83 for 100 shares. But yet it was never filled. What's going on? I don't know, guys. If you guys have any ideas, let me know. So yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to talk about today. Not a lot. If we kind of look through my portfolio again, market was a little bit down, especially in the NASDAQ, where I have a lot of my particular stocks. But overall, only lost about $6 today, which is not considering I have 71, 61, 90 in total equity price there. So yeah, as always, if you like this video, let me know. Subscribing always helps me out. Leave a comment. Really appreciate that, and especially Tell me what I should make of these particular readings here. Falling in the morning, making some gains, losing gains about noonish or so, and then making those back right at market close. Again, just to remind you, that's been going on for the last week here in a pretty predictable fashion, actually. And then again, comment on what exactly is going on with my limit order here. Ordered 116 of this particular stock, and I only got 100, even though the price hit my buy price twice. And I tried to sell 100 of these shares and would not sell, even though it actually hit 3 times if you consider that it ended at 28.83 as well. So yeah, let me know. Again, subscribe, leave a comment, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time.